Hey Pisces, what is going on? Welcome into the channel. So happy to have you here always. My name is Deborah, owner of Purusha Holistic Wellness, and this is another episode of Purusha Intuitive, where we're going to be looking at your energy for the next week via the tarot, astrology, and any other channeled messages that come through. Let's get into it. I hope that things are going well for you. We just had a new moon in Sagittarius. There's a lot of planets in retrograde right now. When I'm recording, these messages are always timeless, but obviously use your discernment. They're collective readings. Use what resonates, leave the rest behind. So we are in Sagittarius season and there's a lot going on. Like, it's kind of vacillating back and forth between learning our lessons, being able to internalize, process through, understand what needs our attention, what needs shift and change, and then actually doing it in real time, right? Like actually bringing it into your life. And it's a little bittersweet because it's bringing up a lot. It's bringing out a lot of people out of the woodwork, seeing their true colors, kind of just maybe not fitting as much for us in our lives and needing to make some harder decisions around those things. Pluto just entered Aquarius officially and finally after going in and out of retrograde for the last almost 2 years. And it's really setting the tone for the next 20 years. It's about aligning with, seeking our wish fulfillment, our utopia, how we want our life to look, what makes us happy and fulfilled, and actually going after it. Also eliminating the people, the situations that don't necessarily align with that, or, you know, when we see that they don't, right? So we'll start with this energy cleansing, set the tone, set the vibe for the reading, cleanse out any unwanted, just like, you know, anything that's fogging, clouding our vision is what I want to say. Anything that's keeping us down, keeping us limited, that resistance, will cleanse it out. It's a good time to set your own intention as well. If you have specific messages or questions you would like Spirit to answer, definitely be open to receive. That is a great way to personalize these readings. Spirit speaks in all different ways. You can do it for any reader, right? Same result. Spirit is wanting to speak to you. I also do personal readings as well. I offer a variety of healing services. I do readings if you want me to look at your specific situation, see what's going on for you individually, or if you need a energy healing, rebalancing of the mind, body, soul. I offer pranic energy healing as well as Ayurvedic consultations. So kind of helping us be able to make those choices, make those decisions that really align with what we want. All right, let's get into it, Pisces. Sorry, I feel like that was a little long. I bless you with pure love and light, pure source energy, pure loving grace. I release anything that is not for the highest and best. Any fears, doubts, insecurities, lack of worth, lack of value, pain, anger, frustration, impatience, overwhelm. Cleanse it and release it from our being so that we may see, sense, understand the messages clearly, and help to make me a clear and open channel for the collective. Thank you, Father God, Spirit guides, guardian angels, Mama Love, Mama Love. All right, so what I'm hearing for you, Pisces, is it's a lot about escaping the noise this week. There's annoyances that are coming in. It's not necessarily things that are make or break, but I feel like it's just adding to mounting tensions and frustrations. And this can be as simple as like just being really busy, having a lot on your plate where you need to move in a fluid manner, right? And having obstacles pop up, etc. Or it can just be proverbial people, situations, stirring the pot causing drama, etc. Spirit's asking you to soften, take it slowly. You know, not everything has to be so serious. See it for what it is, but then don't necessarily let it emotionally bamboozle you. This is what I'm hearing. There has been a lot of water and fire element in the astrology lately, which leads to reactions out of triggering, out of emotions, upsets, frustrations, etc. So especially if you are dealing with someone or something who is not managing themselves, steer clear or don't take it personally. You know what I mean? Like, things are a little bit messy, they're a little bit tense, but if you are listening to your gut instincts, listening to your intuition around these situations, not being afraid to express yourself, right? Not letting someone's anger or frustration or their own poor management of themselves dictate what you say, but knowing when to stop, knowing when to keep yourself grounded and balanced, right? Sometimes we need to pull back. Yes, sometimes we do need to be silent. But I think at the same time, like, I'm kind of hearing there hasn't been a lot of communication between you and someone. Maybe you've had like a lot of other things going on in the background. Maybe you've had difficulties, is what I'm hearing, with another person, another situation. So you've kind of put something else on hold. And I think it is time, or Spirit's saying, like, it's time to express yourself. It's time to actually maybe connect with this person, with this situation. It looks like you've been working on yourself or starting something new, a new project, new endeavor, a new path in life is what I'm hearing. That kind of confirms that Pluto moving into Aquarius that I was talking about, setting the stage for the next cycles, 20 years or so in your life. And I feel like there are things that you're ready to start bringing in, but you're uncertain. You know, there's this level of an uncertainty. I think there's still a lot of past residual energy that we're working through. Things that, you're still healing from. I love that you're coming through as the star energy, because it talks about how, like, you feel good, even though there is a sense of heaviness. You know, there is a sense of like tension and restriction in the astrology. It's not all like, oh, I'm happy and healed, you know. It's not that vibe. It's just that you're finding a little more freedom. You're finding a little bit more breath of fresh air, allowing yourself more space to do what you need to do. There is a lot on your plate, and that's why you are picking and choosing your battles right now, Pisces. I like that energy for you, but you're also kind of annoyed about it, is what I'm hearing. Like, you don't necessarily want, I don't know, like, maybe you're taking your time with something. I feel like you have been taking your time with something, knowing that it is on the horizon, knowing that eventually it is going to need to be addressed, but you've been silent thus far. And I feel like you are coming up, taking a leap of faith. I think that's on the horizon for you. I think you're ready. You've been preparing yourself. You feel good. Again, a little annoyed by the things that you have, but you feel more grounded than maybe what you felt before, when things were new and fresh, a little raw is what I'm hearing. But you are ready to make someone an offer. I love this. This is really beautiful. And it feels nice. It feels good. It feels loving. This could be a new love relationship for you, if that resonates. If it does not, then Yeah, if it does not, then it's just a new opportunity coming through. Like you see something that you like and you want to connect with it. You want to put an offer towards this thing. But it does look like someone or something else is also offering the same thing. Yeah, there's like, whether it's you and another person or multiple people going after a person, a situation that you see union with, you see a long-term future with, but you feel limited right now. It's almost like you can't offer a lot is what I'm hearing. Or you feel that way. Some limiting thoughts, beliefs for you right now, Pisces. Not feeling worthy or valuable. Not knowing where you stand, I think is maybe even a better way to say it, because I feel like whomever this is, they have kind of been self-protecting. So when you open this door, you're not really sure what you're gonna get. I feel like you had to take a step back so you could readjust, reevaluate, work on yourself, and maybe there did need some silence. You know, sometimes we just need to take a break from people, situations, so we can see it a little more clearly. It might have hurt this person though, because there is a lot of emotionality around you, and I don't know, like maybe they put up their boundaries with you specifically. Like I said, I feel like they do have other options around them, and this scares you a little bit because either in the past or what you feel like you can offer right now is a little limited. You're still waiting on something to come in, whether this is like closure, ending of contracts, wrapping up old cycles is what I'm hearing, old things. And it's stressing you out a little bit. And so like, I feel like you don't want to complicate past stuff, things that you are wrapping up. You don't want to complicate anything. And that's why you haven't really expressed yourself, right? That's why you haven't really taken the time to maybe invest or show interest in this person or situation, because you didn't want it to be a negative thing. Maybe you've done that in the past and you're trying to do it differently this time around. But then there's also a lot of fear around this. I feel like you're getting a little antsy is what I'm hearing. A little antsy, and like I said, you're feeling or sensing that this person has other options, and so you do want to jump on this. Jump on it. But it is up to you. That's what it's saying. It is up to you. And I feel like it looks like you are moving in the direction of taking this leap of faith, like we were talking about earlier. I think there is something really beautiful here, very harmonious. And you know that. You can sense this. You can feel this. But again, you have your reasonings. I'm not discounting you. You have your reasonings as to why you've been patient, because I think in some ways you've just needed things to wrap up in other areas before you introduce something else. It's definitely like what it feels like. Yeah, I love this lavender. Such a beautiful, soft, calm, peaceful, gentle energy. Lavender is incredibly healing for the mind, the body, the soul. It also brings that nurture support for our well-being. So we find balance, but through peace and calm, right? Not through making crazy decisions or decisions that actually kind of put us in a negative space, i.e. making mistakes like we have in the past. Spirit's also saying it's not bad if you put yourself out there a little bit, maybe even draw some attention to the fact that you are interested in whatever this Empress is for you. There's a lot of abundance here. There's a lot of success, especially if this is like partnership relationship. This is partnering up with someone who is going to bring a lot to your life, a lot of fulfillment. And I love that energy for you, Pisces, because you know it's the right next step. But I don't know, maybe it's just a small connection. Maybe you don't have to fully divulge. Maybe you can just say like, hey, I'm interested, but my hands are a little tied right now. I just want to say hey, and whatever, like put a bug in someone's ear is what I'm hearing. There's a way, there's a way to stick to someone's memory, right? There's a way to, like I was saying, discreetly wave the hand, hey, I'm interested, that type of vibe, and not make it anything that, here's the thing, you don't have to repeat the way you did things in the past. Use that wisdom, but there's other options. There's other creative avenues that you can take, and that really is what the astrology is telling us right now, especially with the way Neptune, Pluto, and Uranus are aspecting each other. If we're listening to our intuition, if we're approaching things creatively, if we're approaching it creatively, understanding that there's more than one path to get to the same result, tapping into that echolation, if you will, just our intuition, sensing through our other senses, not exactly what we see. It's going to bring us results. It's actually bringing a lot into culmination. But that Black Moon Lilith, tensely aspected to Chiron, wants to make us believe that can't happen, that we can't get what we want, or, we have to do it the hard way because of what has happened in the past. I don't necessarily see that, though. I feel like whatever this is that you're connecting with is mature enough or understanding enough that they know. It's just like, okay, you can talk to them in a practical, sensible way, and they will almost respect you more for it, right? There is something that needs to be expressed. Maybe you're not doing it this week, but you're playing around with ideas of how you're going to approach it, and then you are going to take that step. I love this for you, Pisces. So excited. Let me know how you vibed with this reading. Thank you so much for your time and energy always, especially if you've made it this far. Drop comments below. That's what I was going to say earlier. Let me know if it resonated. I love to hear or just connect, share, and a little love, little TLC. Thank you for all the support you bring to the channel. Know that I'm sending that back your way.